Hey guys, it's Elena.
And it's Candace.
And you're listening to Cousins on Crime.
Hello.
Hi.
I haven't seen you in forever. I feel like when we batch record, like we have been doing, like good little girls.
It takes away our time.
I know,
together.
right? We should just record every week.
It's like we feel so successful when we get to batch record, but then it's the downfall is not seeing each other.
That, and I also feel like I'm like, oh, I don't need to work on my next case.
Right.
I've got ages.
Until like 2 days before and you're like, oh.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I need to finish that. But how have you been?
I've been all right.
Yeah. Is the summer beating you up?
Yeah. Why is it so frazzling hot?
Because we are on the sun.
It's so offensive.
Yeah. It's gross. Really gross. I was outside yesterday watering things for like literally 7 minutes and I was just disgusting.
Yeah.
Coming inside. But
we went to Oklahoma, me and Chris, to do some yard work.
Oh.
And
girl.
Yeah. Dripping.
Oh, Lord.
So wet.
What kind of yard work were you doing?
You know,
just
mowing and
tidying up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's a big yard. So.
It's huge. It's a lot. Well, that's cool. Did you get to relax at all?
Oh yeah, we did. We had one full day of work and then we played. We went fishing, riding 4-wheelers, just hanging out. I did work on a case.
Okay. Just country boys and girls getting down on the farm.
Yeah, exactly. That's
cool.
That's how we do it. But, yeah. And then the night before we left, we had a big storm come through, lots of wind. And so then there was like limbs and leaves all over the yard that we just cleaned up.
Lovely.
So, fun.
How nice.
Yeah.
Well, back at it next time.
Sure enough.
And now they're on the floor for you.
Yeah.
You can just pick them up now.
Yeah.
Well, do you have a story to tell us today?
Do you just want to jump right in?
Well, girl, let's talk about it.
Okay. So on the night of June 4th of 2024, not very long ago.
That was just a blink of an eye ago.
Exactly. It was a Tuesday and it was around 10 p.m. Deputies with the Spotsylvania Sheriff's Office were called to a home on White Street Court. And they responded to this call about a suspected deceased man on a couch.
Oh.
The caller stated his roommate was unconscious on the sofa with a pillow over his head.
Okay.
Upon arrival, deputies made entry into the home to discover a man lying on the couch with the TV still on and a pillow on his head, like the caller said. And there was blood all around him, pulled around him.
Okay.
He was deceased with a gunshot wound to the head.
So that wasn't stated on the call. Just that he had a pillow over his face?
Right.
Okay.
And I didn't listen to the 911 call, but I think from other reports that I read, the caller I think he said there was blood. I'm not exactly sure. I don't want to not tell the facts, but I don't think he moved him or touched him. I think he realized when he wasn't moving or responding.
And maybe he didn't want to see.
And maybe he knew, but he didn't want to know.
That's tough.
So the man was 77-year-old Robert McGuire, a Vietnam War veteran and father.
Man.
Some called him Professor. I'm not sure why, but Robert had 2 sons and a stepdaughter. He loved Star Trek and Star Wars.
Star Trek?
Yeah.
Star Trek, you mean?
Star Trek. Did I say track?
I won't tell Daniel.
Lord.
I
have it typed track.
You are just talking
Listen.
country because you just came back from the country.
I'm a country girl. We're talking about
Sometimes
Star Trek.
It slips. I feel that.
Yeah. Let me go back to sleep, okay?
Please, I'll join you.
So he liked computer games, horror movies. He liked Bill Murray.
Uh-huh.
He was a CPA, and when he retired, he played as Santa Claus for the Salvation Army.
I love that.
I know. He had like a white beard and white hair.
That's what I can do when I retire. I'll be Mrs. Claus.
Of course.
Yeah.
Do it.
I love it.
So Robert had a habit of coming home from work in the middle of the day and laying on the couch to relax and watch TV. This day, it seemed he did just that. So what went wrong?
Indeed.
The police officers made note of the smell of gunpowder. They asked the roommate who called 911 to step outside, and the officers continued looking through the house. They walked down the hallway, and when they reached the bathroom, they found a deceased female.
What?
Yeah.
That was not stated.
No. And there's body cam, and they're just walking through the house.
And he's like, skirt.
Yeah. Deceased female.
Oh my gosh.
She had a gunshot wound in the front of her head and one in the chest.
Did the roommate not see her?
I don't know. There was no mention of that on the 911 call.
Good Lord. So he just saw him on the couch and called.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
So the female was 65-year-old Carol Ann Reese. She did volunteer work and worked for the Salvation Army as well. Unfortunately, this was the only information that I could find on her. And that makes me really sad. I searched and searched, and hopefully there is something out there that I just missed, but I just didn't know where to look.
That's so sad.
I know. I want to know everything about her.
I know.
Because I want to tell y'all about her.
Yeah.
After scouring the rest of the house, they went to the detached garage or garage. Garage, yeah. They could already smell what smelled like decomposition.
Stop.
Yeah. Buried beneath a mattress and a table was 60-year-old U.S. Navy veteran Gregory Powell.
Lord.
It seemed that he was shot first sometime before the other two, given the level of decomposition. I mean, he was in the garage. It's hot in there.
Yeah.
He was buried under things. Mm-hmm. Maybe he decomposed quicker, but we'll hear a little more later. And he has a daughter, and that's all I know of him.
Oh.
This case, it was frustrating for me because the majority of the information was about the
one on the couch.
No, well, he had more information, yes, but most of the information was about the killer.
Yeah, they tend to do that sometimes, and it's really, that's why we try really hard to dig, for the victim's information.
Mm-hmm.
But at least you're telling their story.
Yeah.
So.
But I do know that they all were living in this house together.
So how old was the other roommate? The one that called?
There's no information that I could find on this person.
So they're probably likely all in 60s and 70s range, maybe?
So yeah, we'll get there.
Okay.
Police asked the roommate that was still waiting outside what he noticed from the day and when was the last time he spoke to all of his roommates. And he said he came home at 1 p.m. to drop his thrifty finds from Goodwill off.
As you do.
He saw Robert laying on the couch. Again, this is 1 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
He called out to him a couple times, but he didn't move. So he thought he was just asleep. And so instead of disturbing him, he just went ahead and left the house and went back to work.
Mm.
He told them that including himself, there were a total of 5 roommates that lived at this house. So only 4 were accounted for. The 3 deceased, the one that called 911. So where's the 5th? The 5th one was 23-year-old Alyssa Venable. They called her AJ. She had just moved in 1 month prior.
Oh, okay.
But this roommate had not seen her and did not know where she was. At the scene, they found .22 caliber spent shell casings, but no firearm was found. A medical examiner determined each of the victims were shot within point blank range.
Wow.
Just a couple hours later, in the middle of the investigation, a couple of Alyssa's friends called the sheriff's office, reporting that they were concerned about Alyssa.
Uh-oh.
Her best friend Kayla reported that Alyssa dropped off a package in her mom's mailbox. Inside was a suicide note, along with a confession that she hurt some people.
Uh-oh.
There was also cash, account passwords, and notes on how to take care of her dog.
Wow.
During questioning, Detective Steve Norris told Kayla, "There's 3 dead people in this house."
Oh my gosh.
And Kayla said, "I think she did it."
Wow.
Kayla's just throwing it out there.
Imagine having to call the police on your friend.
Your best friend.
And being like, well...
Yeah. So the detective's like,
gosh.
You were her friend? And she was like, she was my best friend.
Wow.
She told detectives that she had never seen Alyssa be violent to her or anyone around them, but she knew that Alyssa had her grandfather's handgun. She told detectives that Alyssa's mother and sister were living in the area, but Alyssa had moved out from her mother's house on bad terms. So she knew there was some animosity there, but she had never seen her be violent.
Right.
Kayla told him that Alyssa confessed to a mutual friend named Thomas that she had killed some people.
Jeez.
Thomas was the friend that Alyssa dropped her dog off with. So she drops the dog off with Thomas, gives the instructions to Kayla. I think Thomas ended up giving the dog to Kayla, but... So Kayla said that Thomas made the gun motion when he was telling her what Alyssa said. So, she knew something bad happened. Thomas had told Kayla that it was a bad idea to go to the house where Alyssa was staying because he's pretty sure that...
Those are the people.
Yeah, those were the people.
Yikes.
So she went straight to her home and she sat by herself and processed everything that was going on and what she was told before she called police. Court records show Alyssa was previously arrested and had a list of other run-ins with police starting in March of 2019. It started with an alleged shoplifting or price-altering offense.
Price-altering offense? Like when you take a lesser sticker and you put it on and
That's
say,
what I'm assuming.
Oh, this is on sale. I've never done that.
No. Later that month, the original charge was amended to 1 count of entering property to cause damage.
All right.
In December of 2021, she was charged with petty larceny. January 2024, she was charged with reckless driving, but eventually that was dismissed.
So young.
To
be building this rap sheet.
She was going down a series of not good events, if that's what we want to call it, for lack of better terms. So May of 2024, assault and battery occurring in the McDonald's parking lot where she worked. Investigators made contact with Alyssa's mother, her sister, and her grandmother, who all said that they did not know where Alyssa was. Alyssa grew up in Fredericksburg. At the time of the murders, she was a manager at McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
And before she moved into this house with these roommates, she had been kicked out of several other houses.
I wonder how she gets in this house with all these older people.
I wish I
like
knew.
An ad or like a Facebook
There
ad
was
or like
no information. It was frustrating.
a friend of a friend.
I know. I want to know. I want to know all of
It's
that.
kind of strange, isn't it?
Right.
Hmm.
And so apparently she had gone from one house to the next, and I'm not sure, maybe it was that she was able to find these ads of people needing roommates. Past roommates and coworkers said that she caused all sorts of trouble.
Well, she sounds like trouble.
Mm-hmm. Her name on social media was Crazy AJ. Sounds like she really embraced it.
Yeah.
So she had some known mental instability starting even when she was 5 years old.
Ugh.
So
That's scary.
I'm not sure if the family... So there's accusations that anytime Alyssa would get in trouble with like her roommates or whatever, her family would run to her aid and like...
Clean it up.
Yeah. And basically like say, oh, y'all are overreacting. And so she never really had
Accountability.
Yeah. And knowing her mental instability, how did she get her grandfather's gun? Did he really gift it to her, or did she take it, is what I'd like to know. I
highly doubt that he would have given that to her, knowing...
Maybe not he. Maybe he didn't give it to her. Maybe someone else in the family went after her grandfather passed. Maybe they were like, here, take this. It just
ended up in her hands somehow.
She ended up with it. So detectives were continuously pinging her phone, but she had left her phone at home.
Oh, that's no good.
The news of the murders and the hunt for Alyssa was all over the news, and they were on the lookout for her and her Honda Civic. Her grandmother went on the news and pleaded for Alyssa to call home. One of Alyssa's friends told detectives that she had a second phone other than the one that she left at home. So upon tracking this new phone, state troopers located Alyssa 2 days later in Steuben County, New York. Her gray Honda Civic was seen at a rest stop off of Interstate 86. And this is about a 6-hour drive from where she lived.
Okay.
Troopers attempted to initiate a traffic stop, and she took off.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
as you do. The high-speed chase reached speeds up to 100 miles per hour,
oh, Lord,
but did not last long. At one point, she did stop on the side of the road. They commanded her to shut off her car and put her hands outside the window. She did put her hands outside the window, but then she took off again.
Oh, my.
The chase ended with troopers deploying spike strips that punctured her tires, causing her to crash into a guardrail. Now, she was only going like 30 or 40 miles per hour at that point, but her airbags did deploy. So as police approached her car, they couldn't see her. She's just
buried in there. Have you seen those like lasso things that they throw out? And they'll like lasso the back tire.
Oh, no, I don't think I've seen that.
It's really wild. I've seen it a lot on like Live PD and those shows. But anyway.
Maybe I need to watch that.
But the spikes are good too.
Yeah.
Very effective.
It helps.
If you can get in front of them. That's the thing is the lasso thing is if you're behind them and you can't get in front of them, you can like flick it under their car and it'll.
The things people come up with.
Right?
I gotta invent something.
Yeah, I know. Let's get on that.
Yeah.
So she's buried in this airbag.
Yeah. And so they're telling her, put your hands out of the car.
She's like, I'm in here. I can't breathe.
That's amazing.
Stupid.
So yeah, but she finally was able to weasel her hand out the window. She did put her hands out the window, and they dragged her, like
snatched
they pulled
her butt
out of that car and out and on their body cams, like you can hear going, oh.
Idiot.
So they pull her out, they handcuff her, they cover her up because she was like wearing a tank top and some shorty shorts.
Skank. On top of all this.
Yeah, so they
She's
took
a
a
hoochie.
sweatshirt that they pulled out of the car and covered it over her
They're
until...
like, cover yourself.
Yeah.
Be decent, woman.
But yeah, an ambulance came and took her to the hospital to check her out. You know, they got to do
due diligence.
Oh, yeah.
Cover their butts.
But she was under arrest.
I would say.
Yeah. So she was taken into custody. Her car was searched, and inside was the handgun that was used to shoot Robert, Carol, and Greg. Also inside were books on serial killers, including Jeffrey Dahmer.
Ew.
Like,
why that one?
She was planning some stuff. I think she was trying to see how far she could go. And
that's interesting that you say that, because her crimes was real petty. Like, from one thing to the other, it was like switching price tags, and it was grand larceny, and then it was assault, and then murder. And so, it sounded like she was just seeing how far she could ride that pony.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Ugh.
There were also prescription pills belonging to Gregory Powell, Carol's ID, and a hat and a pair of binoculars. Was she going to be stalking people?
What is this?
Alyssa was charged with 3 counts of second-degree murder and a count of first offense felony firearm use. That was a mouthful.
Okay.
So she eventually talked about the series of events, confirming that Greg was shot first. Remember the decomposing?
Yeah.
So she lured him into the garage, shot him, covered his body, then went to her room upstairs in the house. 2 days later, when she was eating lunch with Robert and Carol,
God,
she added crushed up sleeping pills to their spaghetti. After eating, Robert went to lay on the couch and fell asleep. Alyssa walked over, put a pillow over his head, and shot him. Carol wasn't feeling well and made her way to the bathroom. Alyssa walked into the bathroom and shot Carol in the chest.
Jeez.
Carol fell to the floor. Alyssa stood over her and shot her in the head.
What a monster.
Absolutely. Just no care for
one after the other, just like it's taken out the trash.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Ugh.
Alyssa had also planned to shoot the 4th roommate, but he didn't come home before she decided.
Guy?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
He didn't come home before she decided to leave. Thank God.
Jeez.
She also planned to kill her sister and brother-in-law, allegedly, as well as her landlord. 2 months after the murders, investigators spoke with Alyssa's cellmate. She said Alyssa had murder on her mind long before she moved into the house with these people.
Yeah, I believe that. She seemed pretty comfortable doing that, executing those murders.
And the cellmate is the one who said that Alyssa told her she was planning on killing the others, like her sister, mom, and her sister's husband or boyfriend.
Oh my gosh.
She didn't have a reason. She said, I didn't have a reason. She just...
Imagine learning that someone was thinking of killing you. Just like they were going to take you out as well.
Yeah. Just because you want to see what it's like, or it's just a fantasy and so just not in reality.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, she had no reason. She was pleased that she made national news.
Gross.
Alyssa told the cellmate that her motive was just that she always wanted to kill someone after playing the Grand Theft Auto game. I think we've had another case where the killer was infatuated with GTA.
Mm-hmm.
She confirmed that the victims did nothing to her. She just wanted to do it. So Alyssa also allegedly told her that she was headed to New York to meet up with a man meet up with a man.
Mm-hmm.
And she was going to slit his throat before making her way to California.
God.
Thank God that did not happen.
Yeah.
Thank God for that friend who said, oh, by the way, Alyssa has another phone. Let's figure out where that's at.
Jeez.
February of 2025, Alyssa pled guilty to 3 counts of second-degree murder.
What are you going to explain the second-degree murder?
I can't explain it, Candace.
Is that just because she had no prior, I'm not understanding that, because it's pretty clear that she planned this. She killed the one in the garage. She waited a couple days.
Yeah.
The sleeping pills. I'm not understanding the second degree part of it.
So I don't know. Okay. I don't know.
What state is this again? Remind me.
So it was in Spotsylvania, Virginia.
Virginia. Okay. See, that surprises me because I feel like Virginia is one of those states that
there's a lot of history with like the Civil War movement and
I mean, they have a long-standing judicial system, right? I feel like.
Yeah. And so to back up, I don't know if she was actually initially charged with that or if it was actually first-degree murder. Yeah. So I think because she pled guilty is how she got the second degree. I'm assuming.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. So, but regardless.
Yeah. But you're a killer.
Yeah. 3 times over.
You be killing and you be wanting to kill more.
Yeah. And so she was sentenced to 99 years in prison.
Good.
She was also given a combined total of 14 years in prison for various related firearms offenses.
Stack them up.
Yeah. So that's all I got for you.
Good Lord.
I wish I could tell you more about Robert, Carol, and Greg.
I wish I knew more, just because I'm a freak like this, about her childhood. You say that the problems were pretty evident, even as young as age 5.
Right.
I used to listen to, I think I've mentioned this on the podcast before, but I used to listen to a child psychopath podcast many years ago before we started our podcast. And it was very difficult to listen to. It was about these children, psychopaths. Mm-hmm. They wanted to murder their siblings. And it was just the most impossible situation for the parents because they can't keep this child in their home.
Yeah.
When they're threatening to kill their siblings. It's just wild. And some of them aren't as bad as that. Maybe she wasn't as bad as that, but she always had that side of her, that darkness.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what she was, if she's been diagnosed or what.
A lot of people don't get diagnosed. That's the thing is she sounded like she was in and out of her family's home. She was bouncing around, couch surfing. Those types of people don't go, you know what, I'm going to go talk to somebody. I mean,
well, on one of the police body cams, the police officer's talking to the mom, and she's like, "Well, I kicked her out of the house because she didn't want to pay rent." And so I feel like that's more than that. She just didn't want to take care of responsibility.
It gives you an insight into the family dynamic.
Yeah,
because if she's 23 when all this goes down, maybe she's 22. 21 when she's kicked out of her house. Maybe. I mean, because she won't pay rent.
Yeah.
That kind of gives you a feel.
But I think there's more. I mean, there was more to it. Yeah. I mean, she obviously didn't get along with people. She wanted to hurt her sister. So she obviously didn't get along with her. I don't know.
What a monster. I
found interesting though, I didn't want to talk about Alyssa because she loves it. She loves that she's being talked about. But what I find interesting is that she went to college. I don't know if she finished. I don't know if she got her degree, but she was working towards a future. And at that time when she's going to college, was she having these ideals? It is interesting to be able to be I mean, I don't want to think like her, but I would like to know like what is going on in there. But to have also a video game like GTA influence you.
That's the thing, is she found it easy, like just to kill people and take their car.
Yeah.
In a video game, and life was the same. She wanted to just see how easy it would be.
Yeah.
My heart breaks that these poor people crossed paths with her.
Yeah.
And sadly had to encounter her in their lives at one point. And gosh,
I know.
What a waste. What a freaking waste. A veteran. I mean,
yeah, 2 veterans, and they're just
2 veterans.
They're roommates in this house, just living, just
having
fine.
Their second wind.
Just
they're
fine.
Probably pretending they're like this fraternity, sorority. They're on the. They get the second wind.
Yeah.
In their lives, and they're just chilling,
and they're helping others. They're volunteering with the Salvation Army. They're doing good in their community.
What a little craphead.
But she'll be living the rest of her life in prison.
Have fun with that.
Robert, Carol, and Greg, rest in peace. I wish I knew more about you.
Oh, I'm so sad. Well, that was great. Let's do it again sometime.
Yeah, I guess. Let's do it.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thanks for listening to Cousins on Crime. If you're enjoying the show, please rate and review wherever you listen, and consider joining our Patreon for bonus episodes every month.
Follow us on Instagram and Facebook for case photos and to stay up to date with the latest C-on-C news. If you have a case suggestion or just want to tell us how cool we are, email us at cousinsoncrime@gmail.com.